Buckeyes' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. They didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like, when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. The Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take on the pass.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. He's in the first territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit.
Again, with the tailback. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. There's a hit. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
Quarterback's flexibility to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
Okay, ready?
This drive will open from the 15.
Bring it.
Back to pass, it's Sayed. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
From the gun on third down.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're going to run it to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4.
Oh, he's got some space. Just steamrolling the defense. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Let's go!
The play action fake. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Sets up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
On the double.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Dropping back, Saying. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
On the ready.
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Slap.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They go right back to it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not putting it together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Saying. Makes the catch, it's Tate. Tackled there by the defense.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fighting off the defender. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
25.
Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. He's got it. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. To the ground with the back. Wow, the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create scenarios like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and is third down now. He'll do it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They believe they can run right here. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Runs through the tackle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Ready up.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
29.
Looking for space, it's Morris. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Ready,
And
set.
this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now the throw. Finds his back window. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude to the ground.
How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped.
Okay,
And now
ready?
this offense will take the field again. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Green 24.
Might as well stick with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and goes to the right. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
Okay,
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. There we go. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, what a move. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a gap. It's People. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing. Because
turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
In the backfield, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Okay, ready?
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can you help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Got it.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
29.
The run to the left. Navigates that massive bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
Ready?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Test that run defense to the right here. Picks up the first down. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup.
Okay, break.
On first down from their own 22.
Set.
Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pound 50.
The give to the back. Makes a man miss. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Ready
A
up.
nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here we go.
They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue, Cobra! Cut, cut, cut!
Quarterback may change this route.
Go!
Back to throw, it's Manning. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it! And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down.
Ready,
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
42, Spider!
The give on the option. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
Ready, ready!
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Green 25!
The give to the single back.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And the Buckeyes brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayed. Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, and Manning was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
On the
They
set.
take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Cricket.
To throw, it's Sand. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it inside the 30. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Coming out with it, it's Baxter. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll go to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
And some room to work. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Moves.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. On the gun, the running back looking for room. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He takes it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Ready up.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Oh, they're after him. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it and fires to the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
Lasso!
Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He'll try the left side. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Let's go!
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Here we go.
The hand to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
On the set.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Powers through the defender.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. And as he throws. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover 1 and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside 3rd of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball.
running to the left. Makes a man miss. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll run it again. Shakes off the defender. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. The big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
In blue.
Howard put there with the run. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? The give to the tailback. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On the double.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Going to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cricket.
Running back searching for a hole. Trucks through the defender. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Okay, ready?
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're going to run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Spider.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Pulls it in. It's Tate. On the move at the 30. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
On the set.
And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And they're able to make the tackle.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Ready, set.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
Pound.
Here's the handoff. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Ready.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Cobra.
They go to the ground. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Ready, ready.
So the final period starts with a second down play.
Let's go.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great football.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Ready.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Just ran him over. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready.
Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graham. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Militaries.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 45. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
22.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Thurman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
A shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. This offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. 45 on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break time.
Turning it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to get him up top. They'll give it to the back. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. They're trailing by just 4 to USF. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Here we go.
To the ground with the pass. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll leave it with him. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Got enough for the 1st. Got some room ahead to the goal line. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming. They're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to step in too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. He'll get this drive started from the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The handoff keep working on that clock. Gets it past the 1st down line, but still running. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Big reason reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many.
Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback on the keeper. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. After the mesh point pulls it goes right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Donaldson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. With the catch, it's Graham. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. One more play to pad the stats.
Check. Ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he has. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.